Good evening and thank you for joining us this Wednesday. I'm Gabriel Johnson. News 2 is your local election headquarters, and we are just under a week away from Election Day. And on Sullivan's Island, candidates vying for town council are speaking at a community forum. Tonight, I sat in and listened to their remarks and have a breakdown of the people running for 3 available seats. News 2's Brendan Clark moderated as the audience asked several questions to the 5 candidates. Major topics from today included finances of the town, stormwater management, and plans for the maritime forest. The forum began with candidates discussing their top priorities for the town if elected. In order of speakers, we heard from Laura Schroeder, who served for years on the island's planning commission, and she says transparency.
It's hard to know exactly where our tax dollars are going if we don't have full transparency of how it's being spent. Additionally, this council takes most conversations into private session. Instead of having open and frank discussion with residents present so that they can hear what each council member is really thinking.
Justin Novak, who is seeking re-election, says stormwater management.
We also have an antiquated stormwater infrastructure that is owned and should be maintained by the Department of Transportation. It is not. So what we have done is we've started putting money away for this in the long term.
Scott Millimet, also an incumbent, agrees on stormwater management.
It's executing the plans that are already in place for stormwater management. We broke ground a couple of weeks ago on the initial funded projects. That should be wrapping up by the end of next year. But we've got already engineering plans that we've to get funding for.
Gary Visser, the 3rd candidate seeking re-election, says staying open to a wide variety of ideas from the public.
Keep ensuring that we have a community that has discussion of goofy ideas. More and more. The more you bring your voice, the more we all benefit. You want ideas to be discussed and discarded. You want to be able to provide your input so they become crafted.
Melanie Burkhold, an active St. Andrew's Church member and MUSC volunteer, says transparency and giving people more opportunities to speak up.
Implement town halls, true town halls, like here at a church or at the school, where we can go back and forth. It would be on critical issues such as burying the power lines, stormwater, the maritime forest. We'd have a back and forth with experts, with town council, with y'all.
The 3 incumbents have all been serving on town council since 2021. Burkhold and Schroeder are both seeking their first term. With less than a week until Election Day, voters will head to the polls to vote for the Lowcountry's leaders. Early voting has been underway since last week and runs through October 31st. On Election Day, polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but if you're not able to vote early or in person on Election Day, you can vote absentee. But you must return your ballot by 7 p.m. on election night and be sure that you bring it to the right location. We have everything you need to know on our website, counton2.com, under the Your Local Election Headquarters tab. On Election Day, November 4th, we will have team coverage around the Lowcountry for a special election night on our WCBD Plus streaming app at 7 p.m. as polls are closing. Then at 9 p.m., we will have an election night special. WCBD Plus is free and available on your Roku, Fire Stick TV, and Apple TV devices.